What's going on, guys? Today is Sunday, I think. It's May 8th, and I'm here in Idaho. As you can see, the weather is pleasant. I guess you would say it's snowing a little bit. Flew into Boise. I got there about 1 o'clock, and Greg picked me up yesterday. He's right over here, and we drove a long ways up here towards a wilderness area. We weren't sure if we were going to be able to get in, and we can't, not without snow machines. So we're gonna head back down the way we came past and take another road to an area we can hike into. And the elevation's a little lower. Right now we're at like 4,000 feet. The area we were wanting to hunt was like 5 to 6, and I don't think 5 to 6 is going to happen because of the snow. They haven't got a ton of snow this year, but it's kind of stuck around a little later is what I'm hearing. So it's pretty early. It's only like 6:30 this morning, and we slept in the truck last night at this little campground area, and we're just going to try to figure it out. Try to hike, I don't know, 4 to 7 miles depending on where exactly we go on this other trailhead, and I'll show it to you guys on the way. We're going to try to find some spring bears. We have 8 or 9 days. I have to fly home the 17th, and today's the 8th, so I guess that's 9 days of hunting. So hopefully we can find some bears. Also have wolf tags, and depending on the unit that we hunt, I also have a mountain lion tag if we happen to bump into one. If we hunt a unit, some mountain lion units are closed, some are open, so we'll just have to see what we get into. But we're going to give it our all, and hopefully we can get on some bears. Well, guys, we're getting ready to hike into an area. We're splitting up what we're going to take in, probably enough food for 4 days or so. That's some of Greg's food. This is all my stuff. Right here by a river that we got to go up and get across, and we're going up, and I mean, you can't really see, but up and around, and gonna hike in there a ways and see what it looks like. And if it's good, we'll hopefully kill a bear and get on them, and if it sucks, we're gonna come back out and keep looking until we find them. Guys, we're all packed up. We got our bags down, and we got to drive a few miles up this way, but we were sitting here and we cooked some lunch, so we decided we'd pack up our bags. Mine is 63. That's with the rifle, the spotter, enough food for probably 5 or 6 days. And then Greg's bag is 71, but he's carrying a bigger spotter and a bigger tripod than I am, and his gun has a suppressor, so that's probably the difference in weight right there. So we're gonna, like I said, we got to go up here a ways. All right, let me show you guys what we got going on. We got our tent set up. Greg's there, mine's there, and we're about 3.8 miles in, which isn't super far in. It took us 2 hours and some change, and we stopped and shot the guns to make sure they were on. Picked out a rock at 300 and both smoked it right where we were aiming. So we came up our trail right over here, and let me show you what we got. So we came up the trail right here. We weren't sure where we were going to camp. We met some fellas, and they were saying that there's another guy camped up kind of a couple miles up here on top, which is one of the spots we were looking at. And there's a
about 100-yard strip of private over here. There's a cabin down there, and I guess there's a guy down there. I don't know if he's hunting or he's just hanging out or whatever. I mean, if you had a cabin, you might just be spending the weekend down there. So we came up the trail here, and we were like, oh, this is a really pretty spot, nice campsite. So we're going to camp here tonight, and the main spot we want to go is up this way, around, and up on top. It's probably another 5 or 6, maybe 7 miles, and we'll be able to be up on a saddle way over that way and glass this whole backside. So we decided we just camp here tonight. We got 3 or 4 hours till dark, but because it's snowing a little bit and overcast, it's going to get dark early, so we can glass this whole side here, which there's the trail we came in is down over here, so the odds of us seeing anything there is slim, but we can glass this whole nasty stuff here and glass all these openings up in here, and you know, maybe we'll see something. There's plenty of spots where one could bed up in these rocks and then pop out in these pretty green spots. So we'll stay here tonight, glass here tonight, and in the morning eat breakfast, and then try to go the rest of the way to the spot we were looking at and stay tomorrow, which is past where the other guy's camping. Like I said, the other guy's a couple of miles up here camping, or he's actually around this edge a couple miles that way, and we'll just go on by him and try to get to ourselves, and maybe we'll get lucky and see something over there, or maybe we'll see something here tonight. So finish getting camp all set up and start looking through the glass. So last year we were here at almost the exact same time, within a couple days, and we were wearing shorts, t-shirts. It was like 80 something degrees, and this year there's still snow up on top, plenty of snow. We couldn't even go where we wanted, and it's snowing on us, so just never know what you're gonna get. We're heading up to the top. We're probably gonna be in the clouds, but we got to move on to a new basement. There were no bears in here. Elk, sheep, deer, no bears. Let me show you guys what we're dealing with here. We're setting up the tents, and you can see that it's pretty much a whiteout. We climbed all the way up on this ridge up on top. This morning we hiked from right like all the way over there, all the way around like 5 miles. Got over here to a point that looked really good. We got there and there was a tent there and we already passed the tent on this point that you can't see over here. This area is getting a ton of pressure. There were just a few guys that walked by with llamas on the trail down below us, and this is my 4th time hunting in Idaho, and I've never seen this much pressure. And we're in a wilderness area, but it's just, there's only so many places to access it. And when we got to that other tent, that area we were wanting to go to that looked really good, we were 7 miles from the truck, so we didn't really want to push much farther than that. So we hiked up to this saddle way up high off the trail to try to glass this side that no one has been able to glass. We don't think it's really been hunted, and our plan was to glass it tonight and in the morning, and if we don't see anything, we're gonna leave and go to a new area. But I don't even know if we'll be able to glass tonight based on the snow. We can't see like 200 yards in that area. It'd be a good ways to glass. So we got our tents set up, and we'll probably just hang out up here, and if it clears, we'll glass, and if it doesn't, we'll just go to sleep. Hopefully it's clear and we can glass in the morning. So we'll see what happens. Idaho's throwing everything at us this year. Well, we've been in the tent for like 14 hours. Let me show you what we woke up to this morning. So we're gonna pack up and then hopefully go down, hit a different unit that has less snow, get our stuff dried out. We climbed all the way up here and then couldn't see anything because it was a whiteout. So fun times in Idaho. Crazy stuff. Right across the trail. Well, guys, we made it out. We're back to the truck, cooking up some food. We saw some elk and some deer on the way out. We're just going to go to a new area. There's just too many people in there. We were 5.3 miles in, and we realized once we hiked down that we were about 400 feet too high. And that's where the snow just got us. So, but there's some guys with llamas in there. There's at least one outfitter in there with horses, and there's at least 2 other DIY guys in there. And the area we were at, one of the only ways to get in there is everybody's kind of pinched down entering the wilderness through one location unless you fly in or you have some other way to access. So we're just going to go to another area, something that pick something on the map that doesn't have trucks at it, and try to hike in and get on the bears. We both really hate hunting places where there are other people, and it's public land, so you can't be mad about it. But we're going to get away from the pressure a little bit and go try to get on some bears.